Hello and welcome to Let Me Be Your Game Guide, a podcast that spends each episode delving into a mystical new video game, exploring its charms and challenges, and helping you decide if it should be next on your list. I'm your host, Emma.
This is Rylan.
Join us for this week's rating episode as we escape reality and enter the metaphysical. For the remainder of this episode, let me be your game guide. Where's Sean?
He gone. We had him.
Where the dad's at?
Where the dad's at? We had him in our grasp.
Yeah, Sean.
We let him slip away.
Yeah, he actually was just here, but he had to leave.
Yeah, he had a family thing.
Yep, family calls.
Yep.
So
that's what's more important than this.
Yeah. So it's just another unhinged episode with Rylan and Emma.
If anybody's out there saying nothing's more important than video games, I don't know. Get a life. I don't know why I'm like
get a life.
Like, let me just be aggressive for a minute.
What? Live your life. If that's your thing, as long as you're not like neglecting your family, I guess.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, got it. Well, welcome to the rating episode of
Kabuto Park.
Yeah. Well, what were you calling it? They had a different name.
It did?
You said like Kabuto Dabudo or something earlier.
Kabuto Dabudo. This is the Kabuto Kabuto.
I thought you were just saying park in a different language, but maybe I misheard you.
Nope, I'm just a mumbler. Or
Got it.
Yep. Oh.
Kabuto Dabudo.
Kabuto Dabudo.
Well, cool. Let me just plug the podcast real quick. Don't forget to give the podcast a follow, rate it, review it, however you want to show us love. We have a Patreon, patreon.com/letmebeyourgg, where you can view episodes early as we post them sometime on Sunday, a couple days before the episode posts everywhere else. And that's for the free tier. Just sign up for free and you'll get those episodes early. If you want to sign up for our $1 tier, the Achievement Unlocked tier, you can get access to our Press Start series, which is basically me playing the first hour of the games that we're talking about on the podcast. So check that out. Rylan is in the ether talking and commenting on my gameplay, and it's super fun. But yeah, you can kind of get a taste of how I'm feeling within the first hour, and then you can see if that matches up with how this rating episode goes. So go check that out. You can find us on most socials as Let Me Be Your GG with no spaces. That's LetMeBeyourGG. We're on Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. Check out our Twitch. You can watch that Press Start series on Twitch. It's pretty sporadic when it happens, but if you follow us and then turn on notifications, it'll let you know when we're hopping on. And then every other Thursday, we do trailer reactions for the games that we're going to play in the future. So check that out. Those trailer reactions do get uploaded onto our YouTube afterwards, but the Press Start series just goes to our Patreon. So you can also find us on TikTok as Let Me Be Your Game Guide with no spaces. And you can email us at letmebeyourgg@gmail.com. This is the best way to send in game requests. Just make sure to include game request in the subject line so it's easy for us to find. And that's it. Let's talk about Kabuto Park. Do you want to give us a little spoiler-free description? Because this is your game.
Yeah, Kabuto Park is it's a cute little game. You play as a young girl. For the summer, you're at a park and you are catching bugs and battling them against other kids.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much the gist of it. You can collect these bugs, level them up with candy. You kind of go up against a ranking of different kids as you fight stronger and stronger opponents. You unlock different areas of the park to go explore and catch new types of bugs. The bugs have abilities, and it's just a cute, fast game.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a deck builder, like kind of.
Yeah, like you build your team and then each bug contributes cards to the deck that may come up and then
that you just randomly get throughout the battle, which I thought was cool.
Craft your team abilities, and then every bug has different stats as well. So
yeah,
I think that's one of the fun things is making builds.
Yes, definitely. So that's a little bit about the game. I'm going to talk about the developers real quick, and then we'll get into our rating. Kabuto Park was developed by Doot and Zaku, and it was published by Doot Tiny Games. And I hope I'm pronouncing Zaku right, but Doot is the brain behind this game, also known as Dorian Signargout, which I might be pronouncing wrong
I just
because
say dude.
it's available on PC and Mac. It was originally released May 28th, 2025, so pretty recent this year.
On the cutting edge.
Yeah, and it is $4.99 when it's not on sale. $4.99. Doot is from France. And so I'm going to say the developers are based in France. I couldn't find a ton about them, but Doot was responsible for the art, game design, and programming. Zaku was responsible for music and sounds. And then we had Blip Loop, also known as Dorian Randria. They also did art, and I think they helped Doot a lot with the art in this game. And
Cool.
They've worked collectively on different games together. So I just wanted to shout them out. We'll make sure to link anything we can find for their socials in the show notes. And then I'm also going to link a little interview that I found between the developer Doot and someone. Someone was interviewing them. But just like some fun facts about this game and their creation process. So Kabuto Park was inspired by games like Boku no Natsuyasumi, Alba, Flock, and Chillquarium.
Yeah.
All games that I thought looked very fun and very cool, and I could definitely see the inspiration.
Yeah.
And we are going to talk about our favorite bug next week, but Doot's favorite bug is the greater stag beetle.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a good bug.
Yeah, we'll go over a lot of the bugs next week when we really dive into the details of this game. But those were just some fun little excerpts I pulled from that interview.
Yeah, that's interesting. I want to listen.
Yeah, if you're interested. It was just it was an article, and so you just read through that. It was really short, probably like a 5-minute read maximum.
Yeah, cool.
But very, very fun. So I'll link that in the show notes. Unfortunately, there is no accessibility report for me to link. So I'll keep an eye out for it. If one does surface or if I find one, I'll update the show notes. But for now, we do not have an accessibility report. But it was a good game, and I'm really excited to talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get into it.
So yeah, let's get into our rating section. Rylan, kick it off with our famous rating intro.
And now what you've all been rating for. Like 50% of the time, I don't know what the heck you're talking about until you just keep staring at me.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh yeah.
I know. I'm
Let me explain to you something that you already know.
Anyways, we take into account general considerations such as length, challenge rating, and replayability. We also consider story and narrative topics, including plot, characters, and world building, presentation topics, including graphics and sound design and music, gameplay topics, including content variety and mechanics, and lastly, we consider the overall value of the game. So let's start at general considerations, and let's talk about length. How long did it take you to beat this game?
It took me just over 2 hours, like 2 hours, 10 minutes, 2 hours, 15 minutes, somewhere in that range.
Nice. Very cool. I played this for 4 hours.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it took me 4 hours to beat the game.
Okay.
When I say beat the game, so you can play through, like, I think it's 31 different battles that you have to win. That took me 4 hours, but there is more to do after, and we'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it took me quite a while.
Yeah, that's okay.
And according to Sean's Steam Link, because he uses Steam Link to his phone.
Pushing 130 hours into this game.
Yeah, he when he uses Steam Link and plays on his phone, it just like never turns off.
Yeah, it leaves the game on forever. So.
Yeah, we like to make jokes that he just really likes all of these games.
I think he does.
Yeah.
He's probably playing it right now. He's like, guys, I can't stay. Sorry,
I have to go. Something came up.
He just drives like a block away and starts playing it on his phone.
No, we love you, Sean. But yeah, pretty simple. So we'll move into challenge rating. This was a little tough for me because like I said it was easy, but it does take some strategy. Like there's some strategy involved in this game
Yeah.
But I don't know that it really matters once you get to a certain point.
Yeah, I would say it's easy also. Like
Yeah.
it's for me it's close to beginner. Like there's nothing that's like very complicated,
Yeah.
but just the fact that you do have to work on it a little bit to win.
Yeah. You have to be strategic with
Yeah.
the bugs that you're picking. And then I also, like, my first battle, I was like, what is going on? Like, wait, what is happening? Oh, and if you check out our Patreon and sign up for the $1 tier, achievement unlocked, you can watch my first hour playthrough of this game. So yeah, you can kind of get my initial reaction when I did my
confusion.
first. Yeah, I was like, what is happening?
Yeah, it doesn't really, if I remember, I don't think it really like tells you that much. It just kind of throws you in there.
Yeah, it gives you like some details, and I was like, oh, okay, I think I know what's going on. And then it starts and I'm like, what?
Yeah. And it's like timed too. So it's kind of fast, almost fast paced, I guess.
It definitely felt fast paced in the beginning, but then once I understood exactly how the mechanics of the battle were happening, I was like, oh, okay, this makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, well, some of these battles are like only like 10 seconds long.
Yeah.
So
that's one of the achievements.
It's quick, yeah.
Yeah, I got that literally 5 minutes before we started recording.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, beat someone in 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I think I probably did more than once, actually.
Yeah. I did it a couple times just right now.
Nice.
As I was replaying some of the people. So, well, moving into target audience, this is where I give the ESRB rating, which will not come to a surprise to anyone who has played this game, but it is E for everyone. This is a very, very kid-friendly game. Yeah. Honestly, I think that it would actually be really, like, good for kids. I don't know. I would have loved this game as a kid.
Yeah, I think I had mentioned this to Sean the other day, but I feel like this game feels like a game that I would play on, like, it feels like a Flash game that I'd play in, like, 4th grade.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
You know, like, everybody... You know, somebody would be playing that and then the whole class would be playing it really fast.
Yeah.
It's just that sort of thing. And it's, you know, simple and it's quick and yeah, very much those vibes. Elementary school level for sure.
Yeah. But I still loved it. Being a 30-something-year-old, I was still having a blast. Yeah. So, yeah, it really is for everyone. And I think if you're looking for just like a very light deck builder, I don't even know, like, I don't know how to describe it, but I think this really could be for everyone, just like the ESRB rating says.
You really think so?
It's a little bit of a cop-out, but...
Yeah. I mean, you know, if you just like a chill game, if you look at the graphics and you like the vibe of it,
yeah,
you know, that's what you're going to get. If you're into insects, I think it's fun as well. There's a lot of different species and some of them have different facts and you can collect bigger ones or smaller ones and... I think that's a fun element if you're into collecting things too. So
yeah,
that's almost like Pokemon in that way, really.
Oh yeah,
because they all have their own stats and abilities.
Yeah. So yeah, if you're into that sort of thing, it's kind of like a cozy game, I would say. Definitely summer vibes.
Oh yeah,
because it takes place during the month of August.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. You have the whole 1 month to beat the game.
Yes, you do. So yeah,
Sean's trying to play it for a month.
Yeah,
straight on his time.
Month. Yeah. Well, let's move into the last section of general considerations and talk about replayability. I personally think this could be a replayable game, but I don't think I will replay it.
Yeah, well, I continued playing it a little bit after I beat the game. I don't know if this is one that I would... I don't know, maybe. It's so short. I could return to it years and years from now.
Yeah.
Not anytime soon. It might just be like, I'm bored. I got a couple hours. Like, that was a fun one. Let's give it a go again.
Yeah. It's like a long-term replay.
Yeah.
Or if that makes sense. I don't know. But not right after, I would say.
But yeah, like, I feel like, again, in the same vein of like those Flash games, you know, that you might go back to every once in a while.
Yeah.
And a lot of them don't, you know, exist anymore. Sad.
Yeah. Very sad.
Kids these days don't even know.
They don't even know about albino black sheep.
I don't know about that either.
That actually might have been. No, it was like videos and flash games.
Okay, yeah.
Before YouTube was a thing.
Yeah, before Flash died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like salad fingers and... Yeah.
Good stuff.
That's all I can remember. It's like traumatized. Oh, man. Well, let's move into the story and narrative section of our ratings and talk about plot. We rate things from 1 to 5, 5 being the best, 1 being the worst. I don't know that I can rate the plot of... I mean, there is a plot. It's not the forefront of this game at all.
I mean, it's just... Yeah.
It's almost like you're at summer camp and you're just like battling bugs with your friends before you have to go home.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. So I gave plot a 2.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, like a 2 or 3 or I don't know.
But not in a bad way.
No, it just not
doesn't
important. Yeah.
It's just not the main focus of the game, which is okay.
I mean, there's a very light element of like the girl that you meet that introduces you to it. And at the end, she's like, oh, I'll miss you.
Yeah.
That's the whole story.
Yeah. Well, and let's just move into characters because there are a good amount of characters.
There are a good amount of
game.
characters, actually. Yeah.
And the girl you're talking about is Midori.
Mm-hmm.
And the character that you play as is Hannah. Yeah. So, those are the 2 quote unquote main characters. But you have a collection of other kids that you battle against throughout the series of this game.
Yeah, so many of them.
So many. We'll talk about them next episode. We'll really dive into like a couple of our favorites. They all have their own little personality. There are some that kind of are call outs to
Specific
people and media and stuff like that. So
some of them return, like Midori's there multiple times, obviously, but a couple other folks that come back.
I think a handful, maybe like 5, 6. So I actually know a lot of them you replay throughout.
Yeah, like especially at the end, I feel like a bunch of them are returning.
Yeah, definitely. I loved the characters, and I also include the bugs in the characters.
That's
as well.
a great call.
Yeah. So I gave characters a 4.
Yeah. Okay, 4 sounds great to me. I was at a 3, but then you mentioned the bugs too, and it's like, yeah.
I actually looked
at my cute.
I looked at my thing and it says 3. And I was like, nah, it's a 4.
You convinced me.
Yeah. Well, I loved the bugs. The
bugs were super fun.
And you could rename your bugs. Did you do that?
I did not.
Oh, man. My favorite bug, which we'll talk about next week, was named David.
Nice. Why?
You'll find out next week.
Is it because it's like not Goliath? I don't know.
You'll have to find out next week.
Okay.
Yeah, but I loved renaming my like the bugs that I kept. I liked there were some kids I was like, oh, you're such a little shit kid. Like they annoyed the shit out of me or they creeped me out. There were some like girls that seemed like they thought you were cute.
Oh, I didn't pick up on that.
Oh.
I'm just oblivious.
There was one character that was like, you're cute.
Oh, maybe.
Like, oh my God.
But I feel like these characters are like 7. So
I know.
I don't know.
It was like, you get like married at recess.
That's true. Those kind of
vibes.
things. Oh yeah. I know all about that.
Yeah. So, I gave characters a 4. And then the last portion of this, of story and narrative is world building. We do have a world.
Isn't just the real world, kind of?
Yeah, but you have your 3 different areas that you bug hunt.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So
that's true. You have
yeah, can you pull those out
for
you
us?
have
Sunny Farm. You have Calm Lake. You have Pine Forest and Crawler Swamp. So I feel like that one has a name that's on a different level than the rest.
I was like itching to get to the swamp.
I guess it's the last one that you're able to go to. Yeah, and it's so cool.
It's so cool. Yeah, they all had their own little like different vibe. You can catch the same bugs in different areas.
Yeah, some of them have overlapping bugs.
There are some places that you can only catch like a specific bug in that specific place. So, yeah, I think I gave world building
a 2 for me.
Yeah, I think I also am going to give world building a 2.
I do love though on the map there's a little house that's circled with a heart and it says home.
It was pissing me off that I couldn't go home though. I was like, don't put it on the map and not let me go. I guess it's because I'm at camp, though. I'm not allowed to go home.
Yeah. You're out. You're playing in the park. You don't want to go home. Your mom's like, go out. I'm trying to work.
Yeah, leave
Your
me
mom
alone.
works from home. That's not canon, but it is to me.
Oh, man. That's an interesting... What an interesting world building element you've injected into this game.
There we go. I just doubled the amount of story.
Actually, it's a 5. No, I think 2 is fair, but it's similar to the plot. It's just not
It's not important.
necessary. Yeah, it's not necessary for the enjoyment of this game. Well, let's move into presentation and start by talking about graphics. Rylan, you've talked about the graphics just like a teensy tiny bit. At least just liking them.
They're so cute.
Yeah.
They're so great. They're like, I don't even know how you describe this. They're almost like,
it's like a kid made a drawing at school.
yeah. It's very like clean also.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's not like a lot of like gradients. It's very like solid colors and just like hard. I don't know how to, I'm not an art
Like hard lines.
critic.
Is that what you're going to say?
Yeah. There's not really like hard lines on a lot of stuff. Some of like the
There's not very much
the UI
blending.
elements. Yeah.
It's very cutesy.
It's very much like drawing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It does. To me, it looked like a kid drew something at school, and that's what you were kind of looking at. It was very adorable. What did you give graphics?
Oh, I think I need to give graphics a 4. It's so cute.
I know. I gave it a 4 too. It just goes really well with the atmosphere of the game too, because you are playing like you're a little kid. You're at summer camp. You're playing with all your friends. You're battling bugs, which is just kind of goofy.
Yeah.
And so the art style, I think, elevated just the vibe of the game.
Yeah, attitude of it all.
Yeah. So, and then let's move into sound design and music.
I can't really, it doesn't stand out to me that much, to be honest.
It's unfortunate because every time I would turn the music on while I was playing, I was like, oh, this is nice. This is really nice. And I loved like the sounds that like the environment made, the bugs made, but it didn't stick with me.
Yeah, I can't think of what it sounds like now.
Yeah. So I think it was good atmosphere music, but like you and Sean like to say, there were no bops.
There were no bops in this game, sadly. It was a little repetitive too, because I mostly played this. I played this like over like 2 sessions mostly.
Yeah.
And it's almost like the same song the whole time.
Yeah.
Especially like, at least when you're catching bugs, which I did a lot. It's just the same song throughout. It's pretty repetitive.
Yeah. I give sound design and music a 3.
Yeah, I'm there as well.
I didn't want to give it a 2. I felt like that would just be like, I disliked it, which I didn't.
No.
But so I think 3 is fair.
Totally.
Yeah. And then we're just burning through this. We're going to talk about gameplay and content variety, which I struggled.
The content variety is very low.
It is.
I like a 2.
I didn't want to give it a 1, so I will give it a 2, but it got very repetitive. And this is something Sean expressed to us before he had to leave. He also expressed that he liked the graphics and the music, but that it did get a little bit repetitive.
Yeah, like especially so like to level up your bugs, you need to collect candy, which you get from like selling bugs that you catch. And at the end especially, like I had to catch a lot of bugs and just to sell them. And so I spent, like 20 minutes just catching bugs. It felt like
yeah. I was doing the same thing. I was like, just catch all the bugs, and I would be like sell, and then catch more bugs and sell. Like I wasn't even looking at the bugs unless it was a new one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or like something like that. But that did get, and especially because like the catching mechanic, it's basically just like a bar that has like a green zone that you need to get, and then a bar goes back and forth, and you like time it right, hit the button at the right time.
Yeah. And
that's it's not super exciting. So doing that over and over again it's
monotonous.
Yep.
Yeah. So that was my least favorite part about this game was to level up your bugs. It just required that you did a lot of the same thing over and over again.
Yeah.
I did appreciate that as you moved through the month, it would notify you that like, oh, at this part of the season there's different types of bugs, and it would kind of encourage you to go back to old areas to try and catch new bugs. I thought that was
smart.
But it just gets a little repetitive, which is why I think this would be a good game for like a younger kid, because I don't think that they would get as tired of this, because it might be more difficult for them.
Yeah. And I think this game would be really strong too, like on your phone maybe.
Yeah.
Like if I didn't sit down and do it all in 2 sessions, but just like, when I'm at the gas station,
Yeah.
waiting for the gas to fill the tank, or, got a couple minutes here and there to just, catch some bugs really fast or do a battle. I
Yeah.
think this game would be good for that.
It is a shame that it's not available on iOS or Android
Yeah.
because I think this would really translate well to a phone game.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I can't remember if you were talking about, I think Sean was talking about that. Sean likes to play a lot of games on his phone just because it's more convenient for his lifestyle.
Yeah.
And so, I don't know what
he's got a very mobile lifestyle.
Yeah.
Sounds weird. I don't know.
He's on the go all the time because he has kids
that are busy.
Yeah, busy kids. Rylan and I just have dogs.
Lazy dogs.
Yeah. But yeah, so I was surprised that it wasn't on iOS or Android, but this was the developer it's just one person, and they're really into making these mini games,
these
almost
cute ones.
These very small kind of cute games.
Yeah, because they did Froggy's Battle as well, I think, which I've yet to play.
I actually, when I bought this game, I bought the bundle, so I bought all of their games.
Froggy's Battle looks cute. Same kind of art style.
Yeah, you're not allowed to play it though until leap year.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, so.
But I'm aware of it. I'm aware of all the Frog games.
Yeah. So content variety is unfortunately a 2. Yeah. Bordering on a 1 for me, if I'm being completely honest.
It's low. I mean, I will say though that there are an okay number of for how little this game is. There's an okay number of strategies I feel like to explore with the different team builds that you can do.
Yeah.
I know there's synergy with bees. There's a synergy with small insects too, which I thought was cute. Or just all beetles, things like that. You can be thoughtful about how you build your team. The problem though is if you want to change up your team, you need to level them up.
Yeah.
And then you have to do the repetitive things to get your candies again.
Yeah. So I was tempted to try and level up all the bugs. I just wanted to do it.
Yeah, you'd still be doing it. You'd have to play longer than Sean has.
Oh, shoot. Yeah. See you next month. I'll let you know. In the last section of our numbered ratings is mechanics. And I gave mechanics a 5. I had no issues. Yeah. I had no problems. And I even played it on the Steam Deck, which it is not verified. And I enjoyed it quite a bit.
Yeah, I'm kind of bummed because I didn't think you could until you told me. And I'm like, oh, that would have been the way to go, I think.
I will say that there are so many games that are unverified for the Steam Deck that I play.
And are just fine.
It's fine. Yeah. Most of the time it has to do with text being small or having to use the touchpad as a mouse and then the trigger as a click, which I have found no issues with that. It's actually fairly smooth once you get used to it. So I played it on the computer. I played it on the Steam Deck. It was really smooth. I thought that the mechanics of catching the bugs while repetitive was unique for each area. It definitely got harder and harder. Yeah, at one point, it was moving. You could use things to slow down the cursor. Honey. And there were different ranges. So in the bar, when you're trying to catch a bug, there's a red range, a blue range, and a green range. And if you hit in the blue range, you don't lose the bug, you just move closer. And it'll either make more blue ranges or the green area will become bigger and make it easier to catch. And so you can, as long as you don't hit the red area.
Which always feels so bad because it's not a very hard game, but when you hit that red, you just feel so stupid.
Yeah, and it's usually because I was being impatient
and hitting A too fast or whatever. Yeah,
bummer. But yeah, so I gave mechanics a 5. I actually thought the mechanics were really smooth, and I enjoyed them.
Yeah, I feel like it's a 4 for me in my heart. I don't have a good reason why.
They just weren't.
It was fine. Yeah, that's
fine.
Yeah.
So before we talk about our final ratings for this game, let's just talk about value, which was a super easy answer for me because it's $4.99.
It's hard to beat.
It is. And, I think I paid very little extra to get the other games by this developer.
Uh-huh.
I may have paid maybe $8. Maybe it was $11. I don't know.
Yeah. They're making little games at little prices.
Yeah. And for what it's worth, or for what it is, it's worth it for what it's worth. Yeah, I have no issues paying $5 for this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Mm-hmm. I feel like it'll probably go on sale at some point too, because I see Froggy's Battle on sale for like $2.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm sure this one will as well, maybe when they release another game. But
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
$5, you can't really go wrong with that
No.
for a game that's good and fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had no issues with it, even with how repetitive it was. So,
Yeah, I still enjoyed myself for sure.
yeah.
But let's find out how good and fun it was.
Oh, yeah.
Let's talk about final ratings.
Let's do it. Do you want to go first?
I want to talk about Sean's final rating.
You talk about Sean's final rating,
Sean said before he left, he said he gives it a 4.
which is
A
high.
4 out of 5. That's pretty high. I was surprised.
A 4 is high for him.
I need to pick his brain about this game more because I didn't think it would be his vibe.
No, me neither.
Honestly.
When he said 4, I was blown away.
Yeah, that's all I have to say about Sean's.
Well,
What about you?
I was gonna look at Sean's other ratings
Oh yeah.
and see where it lands because I just think it's interesting that he's a pretty like middle of the road. If we
Middle of the road human.
no, his ratings, he just kind of stays. We've been keeping track of the ratings of all of our games, and I've put it in this Google sheet, and you can kind of see the range
Uh-huh.
of our ratings.
Yeah,
And his is
it's
very
fun.
narrow.
He's
and-
all in the 3.5 range.
yeah, you and I have a much wider range.
Well, I feel like you are like a reverse bell curve almost, and I'm like very much a bell curve.
Yeah, let's pull them up. Yeah, so this is sitting with Death's Door and Children of Morta for Sean.
Wow.
Yeah.
This game doesn't have any violence in it. I guess, okay, the bug battling is pretty cool though.
Yeah.
Them pushing each other and stuff.
Yeah, it's clean violence.
Yeah.
It's like a clean fight.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, so that's where it's sitting for Sean. But yeah, that is surprising. Surrounding that, Evil Tonight is at a 3.9 for him, and the Plucky Squire is at 4.1.
Okay.
So
This game's up there with the big boys.
yeah.
Yeah.
So Rylan, what did you rate the game?
I feel like it's a 3.6.
3.6?
For me, yeah,
Sure.
I really enjoyed it. I don't think it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's just a little thing.
Yeah.
You know, and it's good.
Mhm.
I would say like as far as to take us back to the comparison of like the Flash games when you're in grade school, it's like one of the top tier ones, you know?
Oh, for sure.
Where it's like people are going to be playing that. That's a popular as hell one.
You're going to be bragging about the bugs that you found, like all what you're naming the bug,
Yes.
the funny, stupid names
Fart.
you've given. Yeah.
Yeah. You got pushed off by a fart.
So you're putting it at a 3.6. That is with Neva and Tunic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Directly behind that at 3.5, you have this bed we made. And then directly above at 3.7, you have Refined Self, Two Falls, and Tiny Terry's Turbo Trip.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's where
I don't
that's sitting
understand
for
my
you.
past ratings at all, I'll be honest with you.
And then, man, what did I give it? I closed my document, so I don't know. Hold, please. You'd think I would remember, but I don't. And I gave this game a 3.1.
Nice.
I didn't hate it.
Yeah.
Again, it's just not really. It's just a little game.
Yeah, it's just
It's
a little
just a little
game.
game. I had no issues with it. I was happy playing it, but it was just like, it is what it is.
Yeah.
So I don't have anything at 3.1. So this is my first 3.1 game. But directly below is Doki Doki Literature Club and Tiny Terry's Turbo Trip.
Okay.
And directly above at 3.2 is Turnip Boy Kibit's Tax Evasion.
Gotcha. That's interesting. We both put it very close to Tiny Terry.
I know. Yeah.
Both little things.
Uh-huh. Both like very childish games.
Yeah.
Not in a bad way. That sounds really bad, but not in a bad way.
When you needed those games, you need those games, you guys.
Oh, yeah. No, these could be like very, like if you're just having a bad day and you just need something uplifting and
You
fun.
just need to play some Kabuto Park.
Just turn your brain off.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, these are the games for you. So this concludes the rating episode for Kabuto Park. Please join us next week for the discussion episode as we dive into the details of this game and all its hidden gems. If you haven't played the game yet and it sounds like something you may be interested in, I hope you find time to play it before tuning in next week. Please go and give the podcast a follow, rate it, review it, however you want to show us love. You can email us with any comments, questions, or constructive criticism at letmebeyourgg@gmail.com. You can also send us in game requests if there's something you'd like us to review. Just make sure you include game request in the subject in the I cannot in the subject line. In the subject line so it's easy for us to find. You can find us on most socials as Let Me Be Your GG with no spaces. That's LetMeBeyourGG, no spaces. We're on Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. Definitely check out our Twitch every other Thursday. You'll want to just follow our Twitch and set up notifications so you know when we're hopping on. Every other Thursday at around 5 p.m. Pacific time, we do live trailer reactions for the games that we will be covering on future episodes. So check that out. If you want to also check out my Press Start series, which is published on the Patreon, but I do stream it live, the first hour playthrough of the games that we're talking about. You can catch that. I don't have a set time for that, so if you set up notifications, you might be able to catch it, but that's really meant for our Patreons, so I don't have like a set schedule for when I do those. Definitely check out our YouTube because any of our trailer reactions and podcast episodes, even though they're just audio, they go on the YouTube. And then you can find us on TikTok as Let Me Be Your Game Guide with no spaces, and Rylan does those TikToks and they're amazing. If we aren't doing TikToks, it's because I am being a little shit and I'm taking too long to edit the episode. So
or
Rylan,
I'm just not doing it sometimes.
yeah,
too.
no, but it's usually my fault because I'll be like the day before we're supposed to release this episode, I'm like, here it is. So, but when we do have TikToks, they're awesome and I love them. You can find our Patreon at patreon.com/letmebeyourgg. And again, that's where you can sign up for the $1 tier achievement unlocked and get that Press Start series. You can watch that every other Sunday. And if you sign up for the Patreon for free, all of our episodes post a couple days early. They post on Sunday instead of on Tuesday. So you can listen to episodes early and that's for free. Anything else?
No.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for listening. We can't wait to see you next week. And thank you so much for letting me be your game guide. GG, y'all.
Bye.
What is Rocco pronounced backwards?
You know, it's just Akor.
You're ready. What is Trooper?
Well, my name is
Rapoot.
Rapoot.
No, it's
Rapoot.
Rupert.
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 Like Rupert? Rupert?
Rupert.